Hi, I'm Jen Hernandez in Northeast Pennsylvania, and I am so excited that you are watching this video because that means somehow we are connected on your health journey. And evicting 120 pounds, living healthier, has been so much more than the number on the scale. I have more confidence, I have more energy, I truly am a better mom, I believe I'm a better friend and coworker. I believe so much more has come into my life, and I've been able to enjoy so much more since being healthier. And one of my greatest tips that I can tell you is plan your meals and then eat what you plan. And I will confess, when I first got started on my journey, I packed my lunch and took it to work, and then probably 2 or 3 days a week I would still eat out, either ordering in with my coworkers or going out to the local ShopRite or somewhere to pick up food. And that's because the habit was very ingrained. But now, 3 years later, I'm eating what I pack for myself at least 90% of the time. And there's sometimes a month will go by, maybe even 2 months, that I haven't even touched, and I don't feel deprived from missing out of those old drive-thrus and takeouts. And I have to tell you, I really do save a lot of money by no longer going to those daily purchases, because that $5 and $7 can really add up. And I have to be honest, a lot of times my lunches were more than $7. It was closer to $11 to $14 a day. And that may seem okay in one day, but once you add that 5 times a week, 4 times a week, you're talking about significant money. You're talking hundreds of dollars a month that I used to pay for food outside of the groceries I was buying every week. So I applaud you for digging into this video and learning how to look at the meal plan that I'm sending you. And I just want to give you kind of just a few tips to help you when you're reviewing the meal plan and to help you with getting started on your meal planning and meal prepping. So first, I do want to encourage you, if you're following our Macros Made Easy using the color-coded containers, just grab them to show you here. This is like a bank account. You get to spend them throughout the day. So the meal plan does break down for you exactly what recipe, how it contributes to your containers. So look for that. And if you're following the food freedom program like I do, then you will also see the markings for fiber-filled carbs and proteins and vegetables and things like that. So you can still follow your plans. And that is going to be your best investment in yourself. You own those nutrition courses for life, and since you own them for life, it's meant to watch them more than once, use them more than once. I've rewatched mine so many times because evicting that 120 pounds, I'm undoing 20 years of bad habits these last 3 years. So if you compare 20 years to 3 years, there's still a lot more ingrained paths, if you will, to those bad habits. So the more you can relearn, the more you can lean into my group, the more you can ask me questions and lean into me, the more you can use your tools and your tracker, the more success you'll have faster. And if you're here, you want to feel better, you want more energy, you want to save money, you want to eat healthier, you want to do good for your family, right? Right. So let's do this. Okay. So you have invested in yourself. You've purchased one of our programs and got started. And I realize it is an investment. I do not take it lightly that you are linking your journey to me. You have either purchased for yourself your daily dense nutrition. The Shakeology has been my go-to vitamin for over 3.5 years. I've had over 12,889 shakes or something like that. And I have honestly replaced a handful of pills, 2 doctor prescriptions. I'm no longer on Maxalt. I'm no longer buying Prilosec. I don't even wear glasses anymore since month 4. Getting those daily dense vitamins first thing every morning has been the biggest part to help me start my journey and start my day healthy every day. Not saying that I don't eat cake or ice cream or silly things, because both our plans incorporate those in, because this is life and sometimes cake happens, and it should. So I want to encourage you, every month that you purchase your Shakeology or our performance line, maybe you're looking for the BCAAs. We have both vegan and whey, just as like the Shakeology comes in vegan and whey. Maybe next month you want to switch it up and you want to take the pre-workout and post-workout or add those in. But any month that you invest in yourself in these nutrition tools, I realize that's an investment also in my business. And so I'm giving back to you what helps me, and I'm paying to have a dietitian create a meal plan and send out this meal plan to you as a gift from me for investing in your health, investing in yourself, and being a part of my business. So I thank you, and as a thank you gift, you're going to get this meal plan. Now, why should you follow a meal plan? There's so many reasons to follow a meal plan. The first thing is, don't get overwhelmed and think you have to do all the recipes and redo your whole week. I love baby steps. So grab a glass of water, look through the recipes, and pick one dinner to try. If you're not a Renaissance woman or man in the kitchen and you're not ready to make 20 different recipes in 1 week, or you're not ready for 5 different dinners, or however you want to look at it, just start with one. Just start with one. If you have picky eaters in your household, maybe you have a little like me, my son is 9 years old, maybe he's picky. Maybe he doesn't want to eat all the green veggies. Well, one thing I can recommend is open up the meal plan and let your picky eater pick the recipe. There's pictures of the food in the meal plan, and I find that if you let them pick the picture that you're going to make, they're more likely to eat it. And you're going to feel good because all the recipes are healthy recipes for a good, balanced, nutritious day. So you can feel good about what you're offering them. They're going to be learning to open new things. The second reason that meal plans are beneficial is because it can get mundane. It can get kind of boring if you're having the same vegetables or having the same food all the time. People tell me, I don't want to eat healthy because I don't know what to eat. Right? Well, this is going to solve your problem because every Friday you're going to get another meal plan from me, which is going to give you ideas for different vegetable snacks, and it's going to keep it fun and exciting. And I'm going to challenge that thinking a little bit, because right now, however you're feeding yourself, like let's say you're like old me. Old me went to Dunkin' Donuts, ShopRite, and Jimmy John's on a regular basis, and a local diner. So those 4 places were my regular goes to. Mexican restaurant, a diner, Jimmy John's, ShopRite, and Dunkin' Donuts. Although I was going to 5 different places on a regular basis, I really only ordered the same 1 or 2 things. Like if we were going to the Mexican restaurant, I knew I was going to get the fajitas. If we were going to the diner, I knew I was going to get breakfast, whether it was breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Like, even though I thought I was eating diverse because I was like eating whatever I wanted, when I would go to the restaurants, I would eat the same things anyway. And so I just want to challenge your thinking is there are so many foods and veggies out there to try, and this having a meal plan come every Friday is going to help you find new things you may not know that you enjoy. For example, I met jicama. I never knew what jicama was, and now it is such a fun, crunchy veggie to add to my salads and to sprinkle with lemon and maybe some salt or chili and eat it at like a French fry. But there's so many different things that you're going to learn and find. So I want to encourage you. The next thing is, if you're following a meal plan, you're going to look at the grocery shopping list, buy the groceries for the meals you're making, and you're less likely to have waste or things to throw out. So you're going to have a lot of great value in shopping from a plan instead of just walking through the grocery store and buying what you feel like at that time, or buying what your kids are throwing in the cart or your significant other's throwing in the cart. And then by the end of it, you end up just getting a whole bunch of extra things. Not any real meal is inspiring to you, and you end up eating out, so the food goes bad and you go in this cycle, right? At least that's where I was. So this is going to help you shop with intent instead of habit, and that's going to help you save money. And then as you eat the things, you're going to feel good that you prepped your food and feel good about yourself for making home cooked meals that taste good, that you're going to want to eat them, and it's going to save you money from going out to eat. So it is statistically proven that following a meal plan not only helps you get healthier, but it does help you save money. And if you end up buying too much of something, or you find you haven't liked that vegetable yet, or you didn't like the vegetable at all, or the vegetable starts wilting because you didn't get to eat it, chop it up as soon as it starts to get a little wilty, and chop it up, put it in the freezer, and then you can add it into omelets, you can add it into soups, you can add it into chilies, you can do so many different things with it so you don't have to waste the food. Same thing with fruit. as soon as it starts to go, or even if you buy that like really cheap fruit at the end. I know a lot of grocery stores have like the clearance fruit that's gonna go tomorrow. Buy a whole bunch of that, wash it up, cut it up, put it in baggies in your freezer, use it in smoothies, make little homemade ice cream sorbets. You can do so many fun things with it. So hopefully my intent is to help you get healthier, have more energy, save money, feel better, and then help your family feel that way as well. I want your kids to like have fun with you in the kitchen. Pick a recipe. So I want to encourage you, don't feel overwhelmed like you have to do all these recipes. You can pick through the ones you like, and then I can't wait to hear your favorites. And like I said, every month that you invest in your nutrition with either our daily dose vitamin Shakeology or our performance line or our picky eater kids shake daily sunshine, any 3 of those purchases will get this gift from me to you every Friday. So let's take a look at it quick and get moving on, right? Okay, here we go. So you're going to get an email. It'll come from the Family Dinner Project email. I'll message you what that is. Here is a sneak peek at the one from February 3rd. Each one starts with meal planning tips. Again, leaning back into the Macros Made Easy or the Mindset Nutrition course. And then it's going to give you an idea of what you can have for breakfast, what you can have for lunch, what you can have for dinner. And notice each recipe is colored, has a different color. So let's pay attention to the red baked oatmeal cups, because those are some of my family's favorite. So here we go, the red baked oatmeal cups. It has all the ingredients for you here. It has your breakdown of the portions, which is those color-coded containers I was talking about if you're following our Macros Made Easy. And then it also tells you how to pair it with your breakfast if you're following the mindset course like I do. And in this case, you would have this oatmeal cup along with a protein, which I personally would have my shake with it. And then you can scroll through and you're going to find the grocery shopping list at the end. Here we are. Look at how many new recipes you get to pick from. Isn't that exciting? And I love that since Shakeology is just dried plants ground up, you can mix it with yogurt, oatmeal, you can eat it or drink it. I prefer drinking it, but I'm definitely going to try this Bananas Foster, I'm saying it wrong, and I'm curious about the Dragon's Breath one. But now remember how I said we were going to pay attention to that color red? So here you are at your grocery shopping list. If I only want to make that one recipe that's red, I only need to buy what is on the shopping list that's red. If I want to make absolutely every recipe, then the last page is just an easy way to just make sure your pantry has these ingredients or that everything's in there. And it's as simple as that. I like to even take a calendar week, or you can even do a month if you want, print it out and then write in and pick. Like Friday, I'm going to have the peanut butter cup and my shake for breakfast, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Thursday and Tuesday, I'm going to have the zucchini eggs. And you can kind of mix it up for yourself. Let your kids pick what to put in for dinner. Maybe make a theme night, make Tuesday Taco Tuesdays, and make Friday Freebie Friday. And you just like go through the fridge and get creative with what's left over, right? And just make it fun. Because if you want it done, make it fun. And please make sure that you know that you can ask me any questions. My group is here to support you. I'm here to support you. This has changed my life, and I'm just excited to get a part and help you feel healthier and have your best energy to meet your goals. So let me know, where is it that you're struggling with meal planning? Where is it that you're struggling with meal prepping? What questions do you have about the meal plan? And bon appetit. Enjoy.